The Audi E-Tron has been with us since 2019. Although between time-stealing COVID and scene-stealing Tesla, it may not have received the attention it deserves, given it's the first model in Audi's all-electric e-tron lineup. Its unfussed, monolithic, early bruiser looks tell you much about how it drives, which we'll dive into after taking just a minute for the 0 to 60 top 10 facts you need to know about the 2022 Audi E-Tron. The e-tron is priced from $68,000 and the faster e-tron S from $86,000. Slinkier Sportback versions cost $3,000 more. Range is 222 miles. Recharging to 80% takes 30 minutes at Electrify America charging stations or 9 hours with the optional 240-volt home charger. The Audi HMI Connect with haptic feedback finds charging locations for you and integrates Amazon Alexa. Driver's assistance features include lane departure warning and traffic assist. Air suspension and Quattro all-wheel drive come standard, which it needs given it weighs a hefty 6,000 pounds, including 1,500 pounds of batteries tucked beneath the cabin and between the axles. Competitors include the Tesla Model Y, the Mustang Mach-E, and the Jaguar E-Pace. The e-tron has 402 horsepower using the 8-second boost mode, 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. Audi e-trons come in 3 shapes: our mid-size e-tron SUV, the smaller Q4 e-tron SUV, and the very sexy e-tron GT Sport Sedan. So this is my maiden electric car voyage. Nothing's working.
What are you trying to do?
Get her into gear. Oh, there we go. This is going great. It felt incredibly solid as you hurtled it down the road, Nick.
At exactly the speed limit at all times.
This car really does not lean, does it?
No, it's incredibly impressive, actually.
Wow. It does make you wonder if we've got tires and brakes for this.
Well, the Prius is doing it in front of us, and I think he'll go before us.
You hear about how having the battery pack in the floor and that nice low center of gravity just makes for a car that really does not roll. And you gotta really feel it to believe it. This thing is like a freight train.
It's really good. I'm impressed.
What's the sticker on this one?
Well, Joe, I've got the sticker right here. MSRP is $72,005. That is the base price of $65,900 for the e-tron, and then the Manhattan Gray Metallic is $595, and then the Convenience Plus package, $3,500. The e-tron Beam front and rear, actually have no idea what that is, but that's $475.
Lighting package.
And the Privacy trunk cover, $340, plus a destination charge of $1,195, $72,005.
In terms of what you're getting, I don't feel bad about that. I mean, I think it has this beautiful interior, this beautiful natural wood, just really nicely appointed,
well,
and it rides so nicely. Well, let's just talk about the way this thing handles, which is it just goes about its business. It's not invigorating, but it's immensely capable.
I think for 99.9% of people who are buying electric cars, this is way more than enough car than they need. You know, I think this does everything that the average consumer needs from a car.
But can I tell you what will keep me away from this car and would probably have me into a Tesla?
What's that?
Is that we now have to turn around because we've only got 30 miles of range, and the Electrify America charge station that we went to on Broad Beach hasn't been there since last year. So is there a charger here?
No, there is not.
There is no charger here. It's been gone for how long?
Since last summer.
Since last summer. All right. And yet the navigation system
hasn't come up. I know, that's a real...
offered it.
There's 2 electric car buyers right now. There's one, like my buddy Mike, who bought this, who decided, I am in LA. He's not driving the car to San Francisco.
Right.
I think the furthest he's taken it is Palm Springs once.
Right.
So for him, he'd rather have the creature comforts and the sort of like...
You say queefer comforts?
I may have the creature comforts.
I beg your pardon.
And sort of like nostalgic feeling of a normal car.
Right.
Whereas I think car enthusiasts who are looking electric go Tesla. Because we want to drive harder, we want to drive faster, and we know that with that comes...
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't. I think that people who love to drive are going to go Audi. I think people who love to drive are going to do an E-Tron or an E-Tron S SUV, or they're going to get an E-Tron GT if they can spring for the cash. I don't think driving. I think
I disagree. Me personally, if I was going to go electric, I'd get a Tesla because I would want the car. If I'm going electric, I would want the electric car that has the best electrification, has the most convenient and easy chargers to use, and, you know, has the easiest software updates, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm curious as to whether you're correct in saying that people who buy for performance buy Tesla.
I don't think anyone's buying this car to go through the canyons.
I'd rather go a little slower. Do you think people are buying Teslas to go drive through the canyons?
Yeah, I think there's a big like Tesla Model 3 cult following of like car kids and who are like lowering them and putting suspension on them, and like there's a big Tesla tuner culture.
This is all fun and good, but we probably need to find a place to charge.
Yeah, we're gonna break. I was gonna say we're gonna run out of gas. We're gonna run out of juice soon.
So let's use the intelligent navigation system.
It's not that intelligent because the last one it took us to was no longer there.
The charger hasn't been there for a year.
Okay, Joffrey's Malibu.
Let's go there.
I see nothing here.
Is there a charging station here?
Only Tesla. So we're 0 for 2 on the Audi navigation telling us that there are Electrify America charging stations at 2 different locations in Malibu.
Okay, so it is telling us to go to Electrify America Malibu.
Which it says is at Cross Creek. I guess we'll see. Hopefully we're not 0 for 3. I'd love to find a charger.
Is this going to happen?
Okay, so we've pulled into a little shopping center called Cross Creek in Malibu for our 3rd attempt at a charging station. We're now down to 18 miles. We're not running the AC, and we're Electrify America. Look at that. We made it, baby.
You have reached your destination.
And we can have some lunch.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, yes.
Made it.
Now we really love the car. Not to embarrass you on camera, Nick, but your card keeps declining?
My 3rd card in a row has gotten declined. It's not my card.
It's a heartbreak.
Retry.
So the credit card swipes on these never work?
They never work.
Okay.
Never. I see people decline all the time.
Got it. Are you okay? So whose credit card work?
Boomers have better credit. I spend all my money on avocado toast and lattes. We just charged to 80% in anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. I think it was closer to 15.
I think it was closer to 15.
Pretty quick.
Yep.
We got to 80%, which cost, I'm assuming including tax, because originally it said 24, and then it came out to $26.23.
Okay.
So, you know, if we compare that to its gas counterpart, I'm assuming...
That's $4. That's 4 gallons, basically.
That's 4 gallons.
And 4 gallons, even at, let's say, 30 miles to the gallon, would be 120 miles.
And this brought you to 156.
Right.
At the 80%. This is like, you know, in the world of like as comfortable, at least as like a Range Rover Sport. Mm-hmm. It's very smooth. There's no sound. You know, it's quiet. It's fast. It does everything you need it to do, and you don't have to buy gas.
Because I used to have a Range Rover Sport, and I very much find this to be. It's got a bigger back seat than the Sport. I think it's got actually a larger.
You fit in
it's
it
got
comfortably, and you're tall.
Yeah.
6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2".
6'2", comfortable.
And that's with this seat. That was with the front seat adjusted to me being 6 foot as well. So that's not even with the front seat, you know, all the way up.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do a little 15-second wrap.
You go first.
15-second wrap. The car is stunningly beautiful. The infotainment's amazing. You have tactile buttons, which I really like. It's fast enough. It handles pretty well for a 6,000 almost pound car. It's fairly priced in today's market, and I don't know, it's an Audi. They're great. You can take it to the snow, you can take it to the beach, you look cool, it's great, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not a car I personally want to buy, but if you're looking for an SUV and you don't want to have a Tesla and you want some, you know, a little bit more, I think this is the one to go with.
Goes like a bat out of hell, like a freight train. I wouldn't say it's nimble, but it rides beautifully. It's got that air suspension. It does look really good. Great road presence, super high quality, very, very premium. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty sexy package. Does everything really, really well.
Oh, and the last thing, it sounds like a spaceship.
It does sound like a
outside,
spaceship.
which is kind of fun. I love that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people just like love to hate on it, but I think it's great.
It's good. All right, everybody.
Smash the like button, like Joe said last week,
And the subscribe button.
and subscribe, and comment, and you know, feel free to offer us great cars if you have any.
Please do, especially if they're in LA. But we're not averse to getting on a plane. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Boom.
Now I have no idea where I'm going, by the way.
Okay. Look, Nick, it's Cher's house.
Tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay.